Here we go. Alright, we're going to be random again. We got back. This is product of violence.
Baby Lucifer.
And I think that we are going to be completely random. And I'm going to start off with things that I hate. Alright. So, first thing that I hate. I mean, when girls talk like this. Here, hold this. Hold the mic. Hold the mic. What the fuck did you say? Why are you doing that? Stop it. No. No. Shut your mouth. I hate it when they clap.
The bitches always got them. And I also hate it when girls don't talk about how the size of a guy is. Why are you so fixated on the size of a guy is when your pussy's deeper than poetry?
Now see, girls gotta have tough hands if they're all talking like that though. I mean, look at this. My hand completely red from doing that, and I just smacked my hand a few times. You got girls do it all day long, all the time, during lunch. Courtney. When they said the Twin Towers disappeared, she actually sat on them, they got disappeared up right there. It's like, where the fuck are they? Oh, right here, let me dig them out. All the people inside of the building be like, I can't find my keys. Help me, I'm over here. Where do I go? Go. Who am I inside of? Passing the mic to Cody. Back up on Jerome. Oh, hi, Barbara. Why don't you get your jet up in here, bro? Deeper than poetry.
The Titanic didn't never sink. You just tried to board the ship and we sat down and it was just engulfed.
Michael, say something okay again.
Hold up. Let me take a selfie. No. But on a serious note here, just do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. Okay, maybe this once. Yeah.
Go.
Shit, I forgot my line.
Michael, do something you hate again.
And I also forgot how to rhyme.
Michael, say something
But when I drove by,
you hate.
I started spitting rhymes at you like a drive-by.
Michael, say something you hate like I hate rooming.
I hate you from the side, called it blind side.
Okay, now you guys are trying to
And now I'm living the high life. Because I've been high all my life. I'm just pretty fly. And I'm also kind of sly. I used to go to a school named Sky High. Every day I got beat up in the bathroom by some blind guy. Then I started playing hooky. I gave her girl a cookie, named her Snooky, made her got into the bed and made her scream like a Wookiee. I'm gonna go ahead and think that I'm supposed to rhyme with Wookiee, because I can't rhyme with that sound you just made, and I can't even do that sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that she made that sound the whole time you two were having nookie. Now you know motherfuckers say what WWE's fake. Get hit by a chair. It's not fake. It hurts like a bitch. I didn't say the B word. I said beach. Get it right. Cop that. You might say that we shoot more flat bills because we're not black. But technically, he's 27%. So we're gonna say fuck that. Our mama was Mexican, half Indian, and half black. I called her a dago wop. Fuck the system. Twin Towers disappeared inside of her. I think I'm gonna miss them. She always getting them little boys. Make them dive in like missiles.
When I used to be single, she tried to give me a stiffle.
And she brought me some Pringles.
And said that she wanted to go nail down the shingles.
Then she named her son Chris Kringle.
That's right, he's Santa Claus without a cause.
Hold up. Gotta toss.
I wasn't going to say that. I think I'm going to go ahead and make fun of our little brother over there. Playing in the water, looking at me. Look at that snaz.
You see him right there. You know what I heard? He's playing in the leak that the room had from the washer. He played something. That's what happens when a girl's so loose
Oh, yeah.
and she gets turned on by a pencil. Whoa!
I call it a geyser. Oh, here, look. Listen.
All the kids.
White stuff.
Hollywood and Dead talking about white stuff, guys. This is great. I'm going to go ahead and say that this video is now 6 minutes and 55 seconds long just now. Yep. Greg, what are you doing over there? You need to stop playing with the water boy. You're the water boy, Adam Sandler.
I thought he was peeing.
I did too. Now, watch as me and Lucifer go unplugged. Unplugged. Get it?
Rocking acapella.
Plug the beat, I go acapella.
What?
Girls be hating on me, not good me good head like Kennedy. Yes, I just went there. I know he's dead, but I have no idea if he used to run electrons.
From a lot of rich, famous, filthy snobs.
Then he just got robbed.
Making sure you know it's not the same type of rob as the deer neck rob.
His mom died. Now he's solving. Robin. Like Robin Hood, you know the guy that was like boy wonder, and he was like, I want to be Robin Hood. And he was like, oh, I want to be this guy. No, I want to be the Red Arrow. No, I want to be this guy. Make up your motherfucking mind.
You know what else I don't like though?
What was that?
What was that? The government.
What government? You mean the corrupt people that think they're part of Illuminati?
No, I'm talking about the dictators that sit there in that big old white building and they apparently store themselves inside of cabinets instead of food.
Oh, I get it.
Yes, sir. Did you guys know that right now they are flying remote drones around us? I mean, you can go outside, and I used to see them whenever I lived over there by Whiteman Air Force Base, and they would fly over my house, and that's not what they were. They fly around at night, and they have little lights, and I was thinking it was a UFO for the longest time. I'm not even kidding. I'd sit there and draw pictures of it at night and stuff, because I didn't know what it was. But they're flying drones around us, and basically it's starting to get to the point where some in the bigger cities are starting to move towards towns like ours here soon. Police are going to have access to these drones, and not only for surveillance against possible crime, they're going to be able to mount weapons on them. That way they can stop hostile citizens, I think is how the article put it. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and trust these pigs with some weaponized, flying, remote-controlled airplane type things. So, yeah.
You know, them hostile guys, you know, the guys that like spark up a little thing, get really, really high. So automatically it's like really bad. I don't see how it's bad when you're not doing any harm. The only thing you're doing your harm is, well, really nothing. You don't die. You don't harm people. You just get really high and sometimes hungry, and sometimes lazy, and sometimes you get really creative.
Not unless they legalize all this stuff. Think about it. I mean, it's all supporting the economy that this government is so obsessed with in positive ways, you know? People buying marijuana. Look at that. There's profit. People getting hungry, getting the munchies, buying a shit ton of Doritos. Profit. There's like no losses here. Cancer being stunted. You have glaucoma being cured. Pretty sure it's epilepsy that's cured. Depression,
Anger,
ADD, ADHD, anger, PMS.
Yeah, anxiety, and how America's so in debt from all that profit. You can tax it like cigarettes. We can get out of debt so much quicker.
Because it really does no harm to your body. I mean, it's not damaging your lungs, it's not causing cancer, it's helping cure cancer, it's stopping it. And speaking of cancer, you guys already know, I posted this a few weeks ago, but if you're not friends with me on Facebook, you wouldn't see it. But the government has a cure to cancer that has been made. Like, they stop saying, oh, we want a cure for cancer. There is a cure. They won't release it to the general public for the fact that the cure is so cheap, they would make less profit off of selling the cure versus having people go in for the radiation scans, the treatments that are supposed to help it. But it's really just killing people, so you have all the hospital bills and all that. And basically, they're just not going to release that cure for the fact of they lose money if they do. And that's all they care about. They just care about money. They don't care about us. They don't care about the Bill of Rights and all that crap or the Constitution. It's just corrupted. And I know that, I can't remember who said it, but someone who helped write the Constitution said that if the government ever taxed Americans over 4 or 5%, that we would surely rise against it. Here we are, taxes are sailing well over 50% now, and no one's doing anything about it. Good job, America.
Way to live free. They say, come to America, you'll be free. Free of everything. Free of speech. Free of this. Free of that. Really? Free of speech? You can't, like, do anything, talk about it. Like, pretty much, if we even post this, maybe we'll get arrested. Honestly, America, we're the dumbest, idiotic, corrupted piece of shit place you can ever come to. And I wasn't even born here.
Stop jumping the borders. Stay in Mexico. It is not worth coming here. Alright? And another thing with that, they're not even really trying to stop people from jumping the borders and stuff. They're not deporting people like they used to. For the fact of it's just more money here. They gotta pay people to sit there and ship people out to the poor people, which means they're losing money because they gotta pay all those other cops and crap. So they just let illegals stay here. And I don't have any issues against illegals, but it's just the fact of any issues that we have in the country that used to be issues are dying down for the fact of they're losing money trying to prevent them. It's retarded.
And by the 2015 is a proven fact that our population will get 9 billion more people, which, I mean, food, space, all that stuff will decline, and guess what's going to happen? Armageddon. We are Armageddon. There's not going to be no sun go, you all burn motherfuckers. There's not going to be something hitting on, we're going to freeze. No. We're going to go to war, nuclear, whatever you want to name it, and we're going to kill ourselves.
Because you should have realized by now, and if you haven't, then you're pretty retarded. And I don't care who you are, and you might be calling you retarded, or even using the word retarded. I'm just going to say that. We're a self-destructive race, which, if you don't know what that means, I mean, basically, we just go on destroying each other. Like, oh, I get mad, I'm going to shoot Lucifer in the head. Bah! You know, self-destructive race. Oh, there goes down another human being. And here we are. You got Russia sitting here with Vladimir Putin, which is their president, sitting here invading, I think it was, Remember the name of their country?
Honestly, I don't care because they're doing it anyway.
Yeah. Basically, he invaded some other little border country that was taken back during Cold War, like part of, oh, since you all did this, we're going to take your land because, I mean, we're America, you know? What are people going to do? We're America. No one's going to attack us. It's not like anyone's going to nuke us, you know? No one's going to come over here and start a war because we just go everywhere else and get into everybody else's business. And even where we don't belong in it, because half the crap that we've been involved with, we don't even need to be involved in because it's not even our business, you know? It's like, so you have so many people, oh, these troops died, and oh no, it's the Russians' fault, it's the Germans' fault. No, it's our government's fault. They're sending us around, getting us involved in stuff that we don't even need to be involved in. Russia's sitting here doing all this crap because of stuff that we did, when we're not even over there even needing to mess with them because they're not even trying to mess with us. Now they're doing it, and now Russia has nukes and stuff, and for all we know, you can sit there and be like, well, they nuked us, we'll nuke them back. Hey, guess what? They still nuked us, and we're still dead. There's nothing we can do, all because we don't mind our own business and think that we need to get involved in everything.
And now, big subject, global warming. Really? Factories taking all the trees away just because you need something. You want money. You want paper. You're stupid. We get rid of trees, carbon dioxide builds up. That builds up means we can't live, we can't breathe. We all die. You're so fixated on your little money and getting rich as much as you want and getting all the power. Power hungry a little bit. No. You don't need that. We need to make everybody live. Everybody needs to. Everybody needs a little happiness. Nobody out there needs to be going, doesn't need to happen. Get off your lazy asses. Stop driving. Ride a bike. Walk. Run. Jog. Exercise. Stop and drop and roll. Drop your damn McBurgers. We don't need you getting all that club like that. Unless you want to be a sumo wrestler, go freaking Japan and sumo wrestle. Good, eat as much as you want.
Swole.
You don't need food every day. 2 meals, 3 meals a day. Done. Breakfast, lunch, supper. That's all you need. You don't need breakfast. No breakfast. Oh, snack. Oh, I need this later. Snack. Supper. Oh, lunch. I need lunch here too, even though it's like 12 in the midnight. Oh, I need this too. It's 5 a.m. freaking morning. Drop the Twinkie.
And the ho-hos. I know I need to stop eating those ho-hos. On another topic, though, first things, here it goes. First things we have eaten today that I know of are tacos. We had Taco Bell. You know, I mean, hell, you can sit here and people over here, oh, Roshi's so expensive. Oh my God, oh no. You're not going to get fat off McDonald's, or Sonic, or Arby's, or Wendy's, or Burger King, or Carl Jr., or Hardee's, it's the same place, but still trying to get a point across, or Pizza Hut, or Domino's, or Mazzio's, or Dairy Queen, or Steak and Shake, or any of that. You're not going to get fat off of it, or Taco Bell. You know, Taco Bell's good, as long as you don't eat a ton of it. You know, you're supposed to sit here and, like, moderate what you eat. I mean, you sit here, give me $20, I'm fed for at least a school week, you know, 5 days, maybe even the 7. Because, I mean, food is not that expensive. Go to the dollar menu, get you 1 cheeseburger. Oh my God, okay guys, he just said 1 cheeseburger for 1 meal. Can you believe that? That I would eat 1 cheeseburger for a meal? That's just crazy, you know? I mean, oh no, he's not eating 5, 6, no. Moderate your foods, you won't be fat. You don't have to go to gyms. Look at that. You don't need a gym no more because you're not fat. You don't have to pay for your gym membership. There's money to save. Now food isn't so expensive because you're eating less, so you don't need to be sitting there in the gyms all day. You don't gotta work it off. You know? It's like it's all sorts of stupid. See, look, this is a prime example of American obesity. And guess what? You finally ran. Good job. You needed it. I'm a dick.
And you really wouldn't get much as obese, overweight, whatever you want to call it, if you eat and then you work it off. Get a bit sweaty. There's nothing bad about it. Drop the paintbrushes. The little thing you put on your face, you don't need it. If you keep putting makeup on your face, no one actually does. It builds up the plaque. It builds up all that dirt and oil on your face and gives you more complexions to cover up. You keep buying more and more makeup. Like, oh my god, I need to be a Barbie. You don't need to be a damn Barbie. You're you, and that's good enough.
Gotta draw my eyebrows.
Gotta
blush.
all the eyebrows out just to paint one back.
Out of makeup, so I'm using Crayola.
It's stupid. You don't need it. You're beautiful or perfect, whatever you want to call it, the way you are. If you have a problem with that, shut up, get inside your bedroom, curl up in a ball, get your little teddy bear, and write in a journal. Stop putting makeup on.
Unless you are a clown. You don't need to look like a clown. Clowns wear makeup, alright? And you might have girls, oh, this is me with makeup. I'm so pretty and beautiful. And here's me without makeup. I'm ugly. Well, at least if you are ugly without makeup, I mean, you think that you're ugly when most likely you're not, because even girls with makeup, oh my god, I'm so hideous. Nobody likes me. I mean, I'm disgusting. Most of the time, girls aren't. I mean, I am probably a girl doesn't wear makeup, and she's beautiful. Pretty sure his girl doesn't wear makeup, and I mean, if they ever do, it's maybe just a little bit of eyeshadow. That's it, and that's if they ever do, you know?
All she wears is the powder.
Yeah, blush crap. That's it. Not layer upon layer upon layer upon penciled in eyebrow upon layer upon layer upon layer upon clown nose upon layer, you know? It's just America, you are going down. You are going to be the cause of the world ending. You really are. And then another thing here, I mean, I know I really don't want to talk about this, but it's how I feel now. I know you're going to feel the same too. Nothing against people who do have them, but what's up with all the teen pregnancies and stuff, you know? You're supposed to save that till marriage, and like I said, I don't want to talk because I have done that, but he hasn't. You're supposed to wait for that one person. You wait for that one person, alright, here's something, it's going to blow your guys' minds, alright? Ready? Everyone sleeps with the one person they're meant to be with, alright? That means, let's say, he's a virgin, alright? The girl he is with when he's married is a virgin. They have never came in contact with someone else. Look at that. No STDs are transferred. No one is dying from a disease here. You know why? Because they didn't touch anybody else. All you gotta do is say, oh my god, STDs. Don't sleep around. You wouldn't be worried about it, you know? It's like, wait it out. It's all you gotta do. That's what we were believing and doing for 1,900 and probably about, I'd say, 40 years. Around the 50s and stuff, it all just started going to hell, and that's whenever the gay guys in California started spreading herpes and all that crap. Yeah, then there's something about AIDS. People say that that came from a monkey, but you sit here and think about it, vaccines and stuff, they all have a batch number, and the people that are giving them to, like to test, they have they're recorded, and you watch them for symptoms. Like if he's getting a vaccine to try and stop swine flu, alright? You give it to him, he has a massive rash, alright? Covers his face and his arms and stuff. Well, we're not going to use that because he has bad side effects. We're going to give it to this guy over here and see if this one works. What if one of those vaccines happened to have something in it that caused AIDS, you know? And then those people just kind of spread it around. I mean, it's possible humans have created diseases before. And I've seen this theory that I'm saying right now online. It's like, there's no way AIDS was made by man. There's certain ones that are like biological diseases, but then there's chemicals. And this is a chemical that just attacks your body and basically shuts down your, I think it's the lymphatic system is what it shuts down. That's either AIDS or HIV, one of them. It just shuts you down. And most biological things don't. They'll make you sick, they'll kill you, but they don't eat at you over time like this does. This is a whole new different thing. Something in a category all its own. It's weird. But again, I mean, it was our government that made the vaccine that was sent wherever to be tested. And I mean, right now, they're sitting here deciding if we're going to fight Russia or not. And I have also heard that they are working on little biochemical warfare or something like that, kind of like the nerve gases, alright? You got tear gas, mustard gas, that kind of stuff, it's the chemicals. And they were working on putting a disease that will attack the other countries that we're at war with, and basically sending someone over there, like let's say, okay, put a shot in him, we're going to send you to Germany, son. This disease is not going to affect you, you're going to get sick, but it will not kill you, okay? Since he is American, Germans, Russians, they all have different diseases, and they're all susceptible to different types, and they've been through different stuff. So let's say everyone in Germany has had malaria once in their life, okay? We're going to make this disease go ahead and attack people who have had malaria in their system before, and it's just going to eat at them and kill them. You know, people can make diseases like that, and that's what they're doing right now. I mean, here we are. I mean, you go America, 4th of July, red, white, and blue. I mean, let's just go ahead and blow everybody up, go ahead and get a whole lot of teens pregnant, which, by the way, those babies are more born with birth defects. Me, I was born when I was almost 15. I got a huge scar down my chest from a heart deformation. All of my valves to your heart, you got 4, were connected to one side, and my other side of my body was shutting down. They had to cut me open, and for the rest of my life, I will have a huge scar down my chest, and 4 little lines going across my chest from the pacemaker that was keeping me alive. Because just the statistics proven to where kids who are born like that, whenever their parents are teens, have more birth defects. I mean, it's just all stupid stuff that America's doing, and we just need to stop. I mean, you need to stop driving around as much. You wouldn't have to worry about fossil fuels and all that crap. I don't know, we're stupid.
I was born with a couple of birth defects. Speech impediment. For the longest time, I couldn't say shit. I still can't say Tiger. I say Tiger.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Can't say it. There's a lot of other things I can't say.
Tiger.
Tiger.
That's awesome.
I can't say it.
That's your new rap name, Twagga.
For the longest time, I was supposed to be blind. Literally. Me and my sister. We were supposed to be blind by the time we get to 13. We couldn't see, move, nothing. I was born like a vegetable. I was supposed to be a triplet. 2 of them died inside the tummy. I came out, brain dead, couldn't breathe, nothing. It took them 5 hours to get me back alive. And all I did was wave my middle finger high. Literally, I was like the last baby. I was sitting there like,
That's
this
great.
shit. And yes, I was somewhat mentally disabled. I did have mental problems. I had split personality disorder, somewhat of schizophrenia. That's why I rap in 3 different personas. Misfit, Baby Lucifer, and Young Suicide. I committed suicide. I committed all this stuff. But another note on the whole teen pregnancy. If you are not ready to get married to a girl, don't make her a mother.
Yep.
Don't. Oh, I need to get this, I need to do that, I want this, I want that. Bro, you got 2 hands. Sit on one so you think someone else is doing it to you. Don't get a girl pregnant just because you're ignorant. But pull your damn pants up. Nobody wants to see your shorts, nobody wants to see your boxers. It doesn't make you swag, it doesn't mean YOLO. YOLO, you only live once, you live every day, you only die once. You only die once. Yo, yo. Or fish. Fuck it, shit happens. It does, it happens every day.
That contradicts your whole,
And swag,
no pregnancy.
back in the 70s, 60s, or even 80s, a gay rights movement called themselves swag. That's where you guys got it from. It started from jail, it just happened we're in jail. So pretty much you guys say secular we are gay, because that was the gay rights movement's name, swag, secular we are gay. Then you added another G, so you secular you're glamorous gay?
Glamorously gay.
No, swagger, swaggy. Bro.
Yep,
bro,
swag.
whatever you want, it still means secular or gay. Deal with it. Stop saying it. It's stupid. And if you're going to jail and you want to pull down your pants down, walk past a guy like that in jail and see if he doesn't pull you behind somewhere and just like straight up make you drop the soap. Name Bubbles or Bubba, Big Daddy Do, or Mr. Payne, or Mr. Knuckles. They're gonna grab you. They're gonna find you. And they're gonna make you find out where girls do belong. Their type of girls.
One-Eyed Willie.
That's One-Eyed Willie. And you over.
He will introduce One-Eyed Willie into your cavern of darkness.
Racism, stupidest thing in the world. Your people, everybody's saying, no matter the color, their gender, their religion, whatever you want to name it. I'm a Wiccan. I'm pagan. Christians aren't allowed to, oh, they're devil worshippers, they're this. No. We were the first religion ever made. Your religions came from us. Christianity came from Judaism. That's where it started. That's where Christianity started, from Judaism. Judaism started from us, and then goes Buddhism and all that other stuff. And yet you hate the Jews. They started your religion. Bible, just because the Bible says this, that, and that, and then they're going to go to hell and this and that and wrong. It's a book. Don't believe everything you read in a book. Half of the stuff is fake. Am I hating on your religion? Am I hating on you? Stop trying to convert people, because your people went around back then wearing red crap and killing people because they weren't their religion. And yet you're saying you're the peaceful religion and everybody can go to hell if they just believe in God. When you can't even believe in yourself. If you can't believe yourself, what are you going to believe in? You can't. Deal with it.
I know I'm going to go ahead and get a few people here to hate me right now by saying this. And it'll probably come to bite me really bad. And I'm going to regret it probably because of the outcome if somebody does see this video. I really do not believe that there is some guy up in our sky, in the clouds, behind some big, pretty golden gates, ready to judge us all or to send us down to hell. Hell, guys, doesn't really exist. Unless you were talking about the world that we walk in right now, because it is pretty hellish. Nobody, I mean, it's all from the book again, like he said, not hating, but it's all from a book, okay? Why, okay, here's the point. Why can I give somebody, okay, why can I give you a Bible, you read it, you believe in God, okay? But I sit here and I tell you, don't sit on this bench outside, the paint is wet, you've got to touch it in order to believe it. When you just read the Bible, you read it, you believe it. It doesn't make sense. I mean,
I know the reason behind that. Here's the reason behind the whole religion thing. If somebody tells you something and you don't have an answer for it, you go crazy and you make something out of it. People told me over and over and over and over, I'm not going to make it. I asked them why. They didn't give me an answer. Every day I live dubstep, freestyling, every time, and I sit there and laugh. We're only going to make it big, we're going to believe something if we try and we succeed. Not go, I'll do it later.
then you got people who sit here and they're at school or whatever, and they'll sit in the front room and they will say, oh, I'm a rapper. And you just kind of look at them and you laugh because you know they're not. And then they sit there and they're like, no, you're not. And they're like, you're not my Grego. All right, prove it to me. Yesterday, I got in my car and it went go. I sit here making rhymes so I can make more dough. I can only rhyme 3 words together. Outside is sunny, it could the weather. It's just like, you're not rapping, you're not going anywhere bad, you're not going to make it big, you're not going to roll fat, you're not going to do anything. You don't sit here, like, I mean, we might not make it. I mean, there's always that possibility, but we both believe that we will. You know, you can really do anything as long as you believe in it, because for things to happen, it's statistically proven. If you believe things, and you just put that belief out there, and it goes with the universe, basically, it sits there, and the more you believe in something, the more likely it is to happen. Like, I mean, the more it's here, same concept. The more and more I want to get bigger, I want to get more muscle. Well, you got to do things to make it happen. I got to work out, and the more and more I work out, the bigger and bigger I get, because I believe that I can do it. You know, I mean, I got my weight set back there, because, I mean, I work out. I haven't been working out as much lately because I sat there and over the winter went sledding, the tube slid, and I hit my head. And every time I lay down, my head now on that bench, I get really, really dizzy. And some days, if I've eaten enough food, like if I've eaten too much, I mean, we're in America, YOLO, we're going to eat our hearts out and we're going to die of heart attacks. I sit there and I get really, really dizzy when I lay down on my head. Even then, before I go to bed, I just feel my stomach now, which is uncomfortable as hell for me. But some days, if I eat too much, I'll lay down and I'll go work out, and I'll be looking up there and I throw up because just the dizziness makes me throw up. And I mean, I don't really tell anybody that, but it happens. And then you sit here, and we're talking about America, and you're like, oh, these guys, they're probably Muslims. They're just pale, albino Muslims. Oh, they're hating on America. They hate the country. They're communists. I don't hate America. I don't hate the country. I don't like the people who run it because all they care about is money. Which, by the way, I mean, they're talking about, oh, we've got to stop the world from deforestation. And we are having global warming due to deforestation, and we have to do everything in our power as America to stop it. Alright? Stop being obsessed with money, which happens to be made from the trees that you were talking about being cut down that needs to stop. Why? I mean, this probably would fall through, but I mean, it's still an idea. You got to throw ideas out there. Why can't America just become like a non-profit country? I mean, everybody still works at their jobs and do their parts because they know that they're helping people, Everybody sits there, gets a nice car. Everybody gets a home. Just everybody gets equal stuff, I mean, it just make more sense. There wouldn't be homeless people. There wouldn't be hungry people. I mean, and then the government sits here and they make us look at pictures of starving African kids. When really in our country, we have veterans from wars going hungry and stuff because they don't get money from the war like they're supposed to. I don't know which war it was, but one of them, the government didn't give them the money they're supposed to get from that war. You have just old people going hungry down the streets, little kids going hungry, people sitting there disabled, they can't get a job, they can't support because their disability checks aren't coming through. And they're going to sit here and try and take our attention away from that by sitting here giving us pictures of black kids with ribs showing. Oh no, we got to go over here to South Africa and help these kids. Well, why not worry about your own damn country for once? Worry about making your country stronger instead of making our military your number one priority to where we can wipe out any country that we want to. But while our country continues to go to shit and more people are realizing this, it's just...
Well, off topic, if you want to spend 10 minutes RisingOutCasts, thank you. That's a little thing right there,
The underscore.
Yeah, the underscore.
Go
And
away.
on the same topic of the whole country thing, you spend thousands of dollars to make that commercial, but you can't spend $1,000 on it? Really? Save them. Give us money. When you get the money, you don't even give it to them. You keep it. Really?
Yeah, he's right. I mean, I'm taking the mic and letting him stop talking because he got a text back from his girl, or Snapchat or whatever. I mean, he's good like that, we are both guys.
Right.
Right now, I'm sitting here talking on this, so I can't message the girl that I'm talking to back on Facebook, which I don't find anymore, so it's not like I can text her back. So, I mean, right now, it's the only exception. But we're the type of guys who don't wait 15 minutes whenever the girl that we have feelings for messages us or texts us. You text right back, because that shows that they're important to you. We don't sit here, and I mean, you got some guys, and you have girls.
No, is it okay that I put that word on Facebook, relationship together? Can I put that word in relationship, please? Please?
Well, yeah, why wouldn't you?
Well, some guys don't like that.
Some guys don't like that because they're talking to other chicks too, and they don't want the other chicks to know that they're taken. Because whenever, I mean, most chicks, I mean, some of them don't care, but whenever they see that you're in a relationship with someone, they won't talk to you. Like right now, I'm not technically in a relationship, but I am talking to somebody, and I do have strong feelings for them. And I have girls that will sit here and message me on Facebook or whatever, and it's just like, no, I mean, unless you're my friend, like there are certain girls that are my friends, and that's all they are, that's all they'll ever be, and I'll talk to them. I mean, just like him, you put up with certain girls that's all they are, they're just friends, and our girls don't get jealous of that fact because they know that we're not like that. But I mean, yeah, a guy sits there and if he tells you that he doesn't want to be put in a Facebook relationship with you, if you know that he's having other girlfriends, most of the time it is because he doesn't want all the girls that he's talking to know that he is taken. That way he can keep talking to them in case you all do break up. He has a backup girl. That's all it really is.
Look, it's 40 minutes.
Yeah, 40 minutes is counting. And like me, I talk to girls all the time, but when I start flirting, I tell them to stop.
Yeah.
Don't let a girl sit there and flirt with you. Don't let her send you little messages and heart faces and smiley faces. You're strictly a friend relationship. Nothing more. Saying, hey, what you doing? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, you want to hang out? Yeah, take your girlfriend along too. If you can't hang, tell her what you're going to do. Text her, do whatever you can every second you can. If you're going to play on some video game or whatever, tell her. Let her know so she doesn't have it in her head. Oh my God, he's cheating. Then she breaks up to you and now you go, oh fuck.
Yeah, all you really got to do, and you might sit there and think, oh, I'm being annoying, I'm messaging her too much. Maybe she's not the type that sits there and messages you back right away. You still sit there and let her know what you are doing. Because I mean right now, I'm going to talk. The girl I'm talking to doesn't even know that I'm sitting here doing this, but I mean, she'll understand. I mean, you can text her.
Yeah, I already told her.
Oh, you already told. See, you already told her. So she knows what I'm doing right now, and she knows, okay, he's not out screwing some chick right now. He's not out doing drugs. He is not hanging in his bedroom from a noose, you know? You gotta let people know what's going on with you sometimes, because they do care about you. And then, another thing with the whole girl thing, you got a girl, right? You're hanging out with her at her house, her house, your house, and she's your girlfriend, and you sit here, and you got a lock on your cell phone or something like that, and she don't know the password, that'll make them mad, especially when they go for your phone. They don't go for your phone because they don't trust you. They go for your phone, maybe they want to take pictures, or they're insecure because so many guys are assholes, and they want to make sure that you're not like them, and that you're not talking to girls. You really care about a girl, and you really want it to work, you take your passwords off your phone while she's there. I mean, that whole secrets don't make friends, friends don't make secrets. It applies, you know? You shouldn't lie in a relationship to be with someone. You shouldn't do any of that. I mean, there should be 100% trust. And I mean, I know people sit here and say, oh, you can't trust a bitch. You know, you just can't trust men. You can't trust chicks. No one's trusted. If you can't trust anybody, how are you going to make friends? I mean, I trust Lucifer. I mean, I probably trust him with my life. And I mean, I know he's the same way. I hope he's the same way. If not, you're a jackass. But you've got to trust people, even though most people are saying that you don't need to trust people. Just if you don't, nothing's ever going to work. You're always going to be sad. You're always so sad. I'm always sad. There's days I get sad, no reason whatsoever. I mean, I can wake up perfectly fine, talk to him, talk to the girl that I'm talking to, talk to my parents, not a best example. Just I can go about my day, just do something, make a video on here just for the hell of it, get on Facebook, and then just out of nowhere when it's been a good day, nothing's made me sad, I just get sad. And I can't explain why. That's depression. And then you have all those people, I mean, that is depression. When you just sad, no reason. And sometimes I'm like that. He's seen me. I'm like that a week, 2 weeks. I think one time I was even like that for a good month, maybe a month and a half. And it got to him too, because I mean, I think he thought you done something wrong to piss me off because I just wasn't talking to anybody. Yeah. But I mean, didn't do anything wrong. That was just me going through shit. And most of the time you just can't even explain it. And then you have people in class who are like, oh, I'm so depressed. Why are you depressed? Daddy didn't get me the new Camaro that I wanted so badly. What kind of car do you have? Oh, I just got this new 2013 truck or car or whatever, you know? I mean, it's like, really? People sitting there saying they're depressed out of stupid little just inconveniences in life, whenever it's just, you're not depressed. People sitting here complaining about being tired at school. Why are you tired? I didn't get to bed until midnight last night. Right now, I slept last night. Before that, I hadn't slept a good 3 days. Most of the time whenever I do sleep, I pass out maybe 1, 2, 3 in the morning. It just depends. Good days, I'll pass out 1 in the morning. Most days, it's 3. And then I go wake up at 6 so I can get ready to go to school and stuff. And I'll sit here and I'll tell people, yeah, I'm going to bed and stuff. Most of the time I say I'm going to bed, I just get on YouTube and I just watch videos. I mean, that's really all I do. I'll sit here, I'll write in my notebook, in my journal, pick up my guitar, screw around on that for a little bit. If it's not too late past the time that I log on PlayStation. Play PlayStation for a little bit. I mean, you got people complaining about being tired all the time and they sleep at night. You know? It's like, you're not tired, you're not depressed. People always say, oh, you're so hungry, you're starving. You're in America. Most of you don't know shit about being starving, especially whenever you are 250 plus pounds complaining about it in class. You know, it's like, you're fine. You can go 2 weeks without food because you have enough fat cells on your stomach for your body to survive off of because you eat so much. You're not hungry. You're not starving. I mean, you might be hungry, but you don't need a whole bunch of food. You're not starving. You're not going to die if you don't get your snacks between fucking lunch and dinner. Oh no, I just had lunch at school. The teacher won't let me eat. I'm going to die. Oh my God. Well, you know what? You're going to sit there and be like, no, I hope you do die. You know? You're not going to. Now, I'm not a dick for saying that, but I mean, if you are absolutely going to die because you did not eat right after lunch, whenever you're in your 6th hour, 5th hour class or whatever, you probably got some issues. And it's just, no.
Snapbacks and tattoos when Snapchat.
Snapbacks and tattoos, because you're Snapchatting with black dudes and they're eating cake with fat dudes. I'm sorry for that, dude. Now think of the whole password thing. My girlfriend has a password on her phone for the simple fact that our parents are going to get into it, but I know the password. She told me. My password on my phone is the same as hers.
Trust.
I gave her my Facebook account, all my stuff. My Snapchat, gave her. My Kick, gave it to her. My Instagram, gave it to her. My Twitter, gave it to her. I don't use it anymore, but I still have it. I gave her all my Facebook and all that stuff because I have nothing to hide. You have something to hide because you're not going to give them that to it. They ask you, give it to them. If you have nothing to hide, you give it to them. And if you're not cheating, you don't catch yourself deleting every message before you see them. I show her what I text. I forward her what I text to people. The simple fact is, she's the only girl off my whole phone on my texting, besides the girl he talks to, that I actually talk to. The other time, I don't talk to them, unless they're family. I don't talk to some random girl. I'll hit up my other shorties. Stupid word.
And I'm going to just take this for a second. The only reason he talks to the girl, because the one that I talk to, for the fact of she's the girl I talk to, we're all friends, we're in our own little circle, and my girl and his girl are both friends, you know? There's no issues there, and there aren't going to be. So, I mean, it's not like it's a huge deal, because, I mean, it's the same thing he knows, or I know, if I were to start talking to his girl like that, he would end up whooping my ass, and he knows if he started talking to the girl I'm talking to like that, I would end up whooping his. It's just that whole thing. We trust each other. You know I would. I could. Shut up, get that look off your face, whatever. God. It's just the whole thing. We trust each other, you know? It's all that trust thing. You sit here and talk about, oh, this guy's my bro, you know? Bros for life, homies, thugging, thug life, YOLO. You're not, most of the time they're not bros. It's like, you talk to them one class a day. You're probably not his bro. Oh, see, there's a picture of her.
She said hi, I think. She said hi.
Hi. Kaylee, he told me you said hi. He's taking a picture. There. Hi, Kaylee. No, but, sorry. Now you got me smiling, and I can't stop, and I can't think of what to say. It's not fair. It's all the trust thing. You don't sit here and, like, what was I talking about? Shit. No, the bros. You can't call someone your bro when you don't ever talk to him. I mean, if a guy, he doesn't come over to my house all the time. This is like the second time. Yeah.
I talk to you all the time.
Yeah, but we talk all the time. Every day at school. We don't Facebook message all the time, but maybe at least once a day, you know? It's like, we always talk, something's wrong with me, I can tell him something's wrong with him, he tells me, and we don't go around being like, I can sit here and say, let's just, oh no, this didn't happen. My dog, Cody, it just ate my sister's face off, alright? It's like, oh, my dog. if I did, it wouldn't eat my sister's face off. But he doesn't go around. He doesn't, oh, that's so sad, you know, and he goes around and tells everybody the shit. Or I sit here and I tell him personal things that I'm not even going to say on here because you don't need to know them, but he knows there's certain things that go on in my life. He doesn't go around telling them to people, which means, I mean, you have people sitting there spreading rumors and crap, or I tell him, dude, I got drunk as hell this weekend, you know, I turned up so much, turned up. He doesn't go around school that you did certain things. I mean, someone's really your bro, they're not going to tell everybody, they're actually there for you when you need them, and even whenever you don't. Even whenever I sit here and I get into my depression, I know on a few occasions I've tried to push you away, and he doesn't let me do it. He's just like, no, he's like, because in a couple days you're just going to sit there and be like, no, I'm sorry, and all that shit. He doesn't let you do it. I mean, people who sit here and they get into a stupid fight, oh, we're not friends anymore. That's not your real bro. They weren't ever your friend because they don't care about you, you know? They're just using you, whether you got money or a place to stay whenever they're having fights with their parents or something, or you're just someone that they can sit there and share gossip with, you know? You need to sit here, and you want to stop being depressed, which I found out. You need to sit there and you need to find people that actually care about you, that actually sit here and put a smile on your face and make your life better. And that's who you need to put yourself around. You don't need to put yourself around other type people and crap that just ride a brick so you're killing yourself. You know? I mean, I guess in that case, everybody's suicidal at the parties too. You can't be making fun of suicidal people because you are being constantly drunk and you're killing off your brain cells. Which explains why most of the people these days are as stupid as they are, and we can sit here and use big ass words, and then half of you don't even know what they mean. It's funny. I mean, it's just things that we can do. We can sit here and have conversations, and if we wanted to, we could use big ass words, and it just confuse everybody around us. I mean, you can sit at a table full of a bunch of people that you know party, and we just confuse the hell out of them just being normal because their brains are so fried they can't keep up with it. You know, it's just you want to be happy. Well, the drugs that are killing you. I mean, there's certain drugs that don't. It's just you need to lay off all the bad crap you're doing. Don't eat all the fast food that is making you fat. You know, you talk about being fat again. It's like, oh my god, I'm so fat. Now what'd you eat for lunch? Oh, just 10 McDoubles, 5 things of large fries, 3 large Cokes. Someone else had a 20-piece chicken McNugget. You wonder why you're fat? Really, you're asking me why you are fat? Well, let's reevaluate your lunch, alright? You know? Then you got people, the whole makeup thing, just girls. Yeah, guys might say, here's the thing, this is going to blow the girls' minds. Oh no, guys don't find me pretty. They don't like what my face looks like without makeup. And he's not the guy for you, you know? I like my girl's face. She don't wear makeup. That's good. I know she's really beautiful, and I can honestly say that to her face. And if she puts makeup on, I'll tell her to get the shit off because she doesn't need it. He's the same way with his girl. They really don't need it. No girls do. And I mean, yeah, you might not have all the guys that you wish, you know, but that's good. You shouldn't have a million guys. You should have the one guy that's going to think that you're beautiful without it, you know? Yeah. Love. Heart. Yo. No. Yeah, it's not YOLO. It's yo no. You know?
Yo no.
Yo no.
Yo no. Yo no.
You only. Oh, there we go. Yo no. You only need one. See that? One. Uno.
Ugly. You gotta love yourself.
Yeah. Don't be calling yourself ugly. You sit there and you let people call you ugly and you start believing it, you won't feel good about yourself. If you don't feel good about yourself, you can't ever be happy.
You gotta love yourself.
Yeah. Oh, the acronym, all right. Ugly. UGLY. You gotta love yourself. That's this kid. Good job. And then, like, with me, alright? He can sit here, do the freestyles, all this crap, rap with confidence, and mainly because people have almost always told him for so long, he is good. I have sat here, and it's not my first year writing, but I would write and stuff whenever I was a knob in Warrensburg, and people would say, oh, that's shit, you know, I don't like it. And I'd let it get to me. And so now I've got that whole confidence issue, even whenever I'm told I'm good, and I know deep down that I am, because half the people can't do what I can, or what he can. I know we're both good, but I still have that issue whenever I do rap. It's not loud enough. I mean, it doesn't have the confidence, and I can't do some of the things that he can, mainly for that whole thing of me always wanting to judge myself. And I know if you're always judging yourself, it's going to be really hard to freestyle. Because I know whenever you freestyle, I mean, I can do little, like, kind of like how my day is, like, just go about wrapping out my day. But if you're always judging yourself, you can't ever just let go and just keep going with it. I mean, he really can. And we can get him to do a freestyle. You do one?
Do one?
Yeah, do one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Which
Rap.
lines, Ray? Think I like stories, but nothing but lies and fiction. A record gun that like crucifixion. The sparks are flying, something my head is loose. Chasing little kids around Penn State locker room. Was the LSD the sure was got you so messed up, thinking stomping on smart thinking with blue suede shoes. And a gun.
See?
Like that. I mean, I have read his raps, and I mean, he's like me. He'll take parts of them, but most of that was new. You know, it's just he can do it. It goes through his head, and I mean, like whenever I write, I think that it's kind of like what he does whenever he's freestyling. Things just pop into your head, and you just go, and that's how whenever I write. Like, I mean, I'll do the first line, and after that, it's just going. And if I'm trying to write like an actual song, I'll get writer's block and shit. It'll mess me up sometimes because like I can't get the point across that I want to all the time, and so it'll just put me into a really weird mental state to where I just can't do what I want to, and it messes me up. But it's like he can sit there and he can do that because he's got that confidence for it. And I mean, you people just can't be hating on people because you sit there, you hate people, you bully people, you get them judging themselves, and that really puts them off. Because I mean, you can have people who can be really productive members of society, but because you judge them and you put them down, they won't ever reach their full potential. You are stunning people's lives. You are making them miserable, and you miss you too.
There we go.
Shut up! I'm trying to get a point across, man. Anyways, you're stunning people, and they can't ever reach their full potential. You are really legitimately ruining somebody's life, per se. I mean, that is like. I don't love you. Oh, she said she loved you.
Yes.
Think about what you say before you say it to people.
5 months in one day.
Yeah, 5 months in one day. There you go. Yo no.
Gucci.
Yo no. I only need one. I'm gonna put that as my new motto. That is my new motto. I'm gonna get a hat or a shirt that says it.
Motto.
New model?
Ready?
Yeah.
Keep this.
Alright.
Make sure every footstep you take goes down in history. Imagine your lyrics is just going to be a mystery.
Kaboosh. But no, I mean, I think that we just got a lot out of our chests. We have almost done this for an hour. We're like 2 minutes shy almost. 2 minutes and 6 seconds shy of an hour. I really don't think anybody is going to watch.
You can post to Facebook.
Huh?
You post to Facebook instead.
Yeah.
Then just make it look at, try to figure out, write a rap and do one.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't think anybody's going to watch this whole video. If you do, now I know you watch it, just go ahead and say a random word and just comment that word on Facebook if you see it on Facebook or on YouTube. Hold up, thinking. Koji.
I got it.
No, the word is.
Hashtag Koji.
Yep, hashtag Koji. Kojey. Koji. Yep, and I call him Koji. I was having a really bad day whenever I was trying to talk, and I kept calling him Koji instead of Cody, and it's just kind of stuck. I call him Koji, you call him Koji, I kill you. That is how it goes. That is what I'm
Dakota,
saying.
that's my real name.
Yeah.
He is Dakota. I am Michael. Yeah, Michael. Dakota. Mikey. Koji. Product of Violence. Baby Lucifer. Hands Pass. Mike Pass.
And for none of y'all creepers or anything like that, you can find me on Facebook on Dakota O'Neill Proctor. That's where you can find me. I got 3 personas, just in case I use a different name.
3%. Oh, shit.
Baby
3.
Lucifer,
3.
the Misfit, the Young Suicide. I change my voice when I do it, and I change how I rap. One, I'll be talking about making fun of somebody. The other one's talking about how I'm lonely. And the other one, we're talking about you can't hate on me. Because haters are. my motivation.
Yep. See the hat?
Don't hate
Turn
great.
it up, because don't hate the great.
Yeah. Turn up because you don't hate the great. Yeah. It can't. Yeah, it can't hate great. Turn it up because you can't hate the great. See that? 8 caps. Snapbacks.
I don't have a I have a tattoo, but I can't show you.
Snapbacks and tattoos.
Did you snap back?
I got a self-done tattoo. I can show you. Little cross on my hand. I got a burn mark.
There you go.
Get a funny face. I doubt either one of us is really gonna sleep tonight. You tired? No, I'm not either. I'm hyped up. I mean, all this venting and getting all this out of my chest. I don't feel weighed down. I feel up, and it's just you know. Take the PlayStation from the small TV downstairs, put it on a flat screen upstairs, play some Black Ops,
Zombies.
Battlefield, no Minecraft, do zombies. Get this kid caught up to where he isn't dragging the team down.
I haven't been dragging the team down. My best game, I got all the kills. 41, nigga.
Single player, nigga.
You can ask Blaine what it wasn't if he only got half the kills and I got the other kills and our team left us alone.
Was I per se in that match that time?
No, that was when you were playing Battlefield and it was just us two versus a bunch of prestige masters.
You prestige mastering whack-offs. Look at this. First video, over an hour. I think tonight, because we were writing a little earlier, we will try to write a song, maybe, and post a video for it on here, and be the first video of me and him rapping together. We'll see if he can get on this computer and work his magic and find a good beat that we can actually sit there and write to. So I guess we will go ahead and conclude this video. I'm going to give a shout out to Kaylee. You make my day every day. And yeah.
And now I'll make a shout out to my stuff on Scan Storm, you know, my girl. 5 months, 1 day. In the morning, it'll be 2.
And then the next day, it's
Next
3.
day, it's 3. Every Friday is a week. Yeah. I count that shit. It's called a boyfriend.
Yo, no. You only need one. I am going to sit there and make that one of the, what are they called? Tags or whatever in this video on YouTube. It's going to be yo, no. So, yeah. We're going to get that thing to catch on. I'm going around school saying yo, no.
Yo, no.
And get people to say it. Because it really does need to start being applied back into people's lives. And we really do need to go back to how this country once was. And people need to stop being so greedy and self-obsessed. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's one last topic. Okay. I am tired of people sitting here being mad at people and calling people homophobics. Some people, me per se, don't have any issues against gays. I mean, it's your life. I mean, you do what you want with it. Nobody should judge you. You shouldn't judge people for how they live their lives. But the only thing with gays that do bother me are whenever they check me out, they watch me pee in the bathroom. When they always, I mean, I don't care if you talk to me, it's whatever, you know, I mean, I'll try to hold a conversation. It's not going to be deep or anything. It's just a little conversation. But a gay guy tries to hit on me, and I don't like that. And especially whenever they hit on you, and you say you don't like that, and I like that, and they do it over and over and over. Really makes me want to punch them in the face. But then you have the whole, oh, he punched me because I'm gay thing, you know? It's just one of those things that just messes with people. If you are gay, alright, good for you. Good job. Live your life the way you want. If it's making you happy, do it, because it is really increasingly hard to be happy in this world. And if you found something that makes you happy, do it. But don't hit on straight guys. You know, it's like, just don't. I don't know. And what really messes with me too is like bisexual girls. It's like you shouldn't be bisexual, wanting two sexes. It should be the one, you know? It's people these days. They're just weird and, America. Nope.
And on the bi thing again, if you weren't bi the first time, you can't be bi again. You can't like, oh, I need attention. I'm going to be bi because this person, this gender can give me more attention than the other one. If you're not bi, you're not bi. You don't need to be one just because you want to be cool. Does it make you cool? You're stupid. If you like guys, you like guys. If you like girls, you like girls. If you like both, you like both. But you can't just change your mind because one of the other gender fucked with your heart.
Watch this. Ryan, vampires and werewolves are not real. You are not a vampire. You are not a werewolf. He is not a vampire. He is not a werewolf. Lyndon is not a vampire. He is not a werewolf.
Not your alpha, bro.
I am not a vampire. I'm not a werewolf. He is not your alpha wolf, okay? He might be higher up to you in your mind because you're a follower. The vampires, werewolves, they're not real, kid. Get over yourself. Stop trying to get attention.
You don't have kids.
You don't have kids, alright?
You said you had kids like at the age of like 10, 9, 11.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hate on this kid right now. Really, honestly, we used to talk, but then you just became really. I got to know you more and more. You became more and more annoying and increasingly stupid. And you can come at me at school. I don't care. You're not gonna do anything. We've had this conversation before. You're you. I'm not gonna hate on you. Who is that?
Ryan.
He just texted. Funny. Another thing that gets me with you, you sat here and you were dating mine and his friend Leslie for a while. You all had a fight, and you asked another chick to prom, alright? And while you all are dating, you find out the chick says yes to prom. If you're dating a chick, you don't ask another chick to prom. It's not how it goes. What?
It's his cousin.
He's going to prom with his cousin?
Yeah.
He is going to prom with his cousin. This is great, you know? Incest is the best. It's... Oh, well, guys. Americans...
But he did cheat on her and say that he was going to fuck other girls. He kept repeatedly saying he was going to break her up.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great, Sam. I can repeat that, though. Guys, America is okay with cousins being with cousins. That just came to be okay, you know? Nobody judges you. Oh, it's my second cousin, okay? It's nothing serious. Second cousin. It's okay. Yeah, it is okay. No, it's not. It's your family. You don't date your family, alright? It's weird. I wouldn't marry my mother. He wouldn't marry his mother, or his sister. I wouldn't marry my sister. I wouldn't touch them, alright? Most you do with your family is you hug them. You give them a kiss on the cheek, the forehead, whatever. That's it, you know? You don't date them. You don't reproduce with them. You don't do that, okay? That is not what you were sent here for. You were not sent here to have tons of freaking babies while we're teens and tons more while we're adults. You were here to have maybe an average, back in the day when everything was fine, average of 2, 3, 4 kids. That's it. You have people having more and more and more and more, and in the whole crappy father thing, you got people sitting here, oh, my baby daddy. That's another term I hate, baby daddy. It's like, there's America for you. You know, we've got a whole new term for dads. Sit here and you just sit here and you talk about dads being deadbeats and stuff. You shouldn't have ever had a kid with them. You know? You all shouldn't have done that because he didn't want to stick around with you, like you were saying earlier. He never had any intentions of sticking around with you. He just wanted to get with you. If a guy really has intentions, he is going to sit here and he's going to listen to what you have to say. Every day, no issues. He's going to sit here. He's going to tell you you're beautiful. Every day. I tell my girls you're beautiful. Every day. Pretty sure you do. You're a good guy. Yeah. You say it in your own ways or whatever. And you show the girl. Yeah. You show the girl that you actually care about them. You know? Sex does not mean that you care about somebody. Alright? have, this is proof, girls who you call whores, or guys that you will call man whores. Okay? Hey, I mean, I'm a man whore. I've had sex with 27 girls. I haven't. I care about every single one. No, you didn't. You just used them to get it off. I mean, that's it. A guy really cares about you. You can tell him whenever he tries to go at it, no, I'm not ready, and he's not going to leave you. He is going to stay there until you all get married. Then you can be ready, you know? It's how it should go. You should put you should put a ring on the girl's finger, and not just right as soon, okay? Well, ring on the finger. All right, we're not married. We're going to get married in 2 years. But hey, we're going to, so we're going to go ahead and have sex. No. You wait until you are married. Until that night. Then that night, you cut loose. You don't have to worry about anything. Because you've married the girl, and you're supposed to spend the life with her. You have a small fight. You don't sit here. You don't break up over it. Don't sit there and you don't let someone else influence you. Oh, hey, your girl's cheating. She's not. You don't listen to other guys telling you stuff. Listen to other girls tell you stuff. You sit here, you have a problem, you hear something, you don't accuse them directly of it. You don't say, oh no, you're cheating on me, you did this. You ask them, be like, hey, I heard this. I really don't think you did. Did you do this though? You don't accuse them of them. Or even if you know that it's something totally bizarre, you just don't even bring it up, you know? I mean, you just don't automatically accuse people. Because people don't ever know what's really going on. The only person that's going to know what's going on with your partner is that person. You don't take other people's advice. That kills relationships. You say you want something to work, then you need to just listen to them. I mean, the best relationships turn out when you're friends first. Me and her are still friends, and when they're working up to a relationship, him and his girl were friends, and they worked up to a relationship. That's what's going to work best. You don't sit here, meet someone on Facebook, talk to them 20 minutes, and then go out. It's not going to work. You got a good month relationship. Good job. It's not going to get you anywhere. You grow up.
And the whole thing with relationships, too, the whole be friends first. My girlfriend wasn't with a guy away from me. They broke up because he accused her of cheating when she was at a little kid's Halloween party at the Y, and she was supposedly at McDonald's holding a dude hand and making out with him. Really? I was at the thing with her. I saw her right there. She was sitting on a bench next to a little kid. Unless she was making out with a little kid, that would be creepy. It's the only way. She wanted to go out with me. I made her wait legitly a week, 4 weeks in a week. It's a month and a week. Got it? I know, I just wanted to make sure they know how to add up that shit. 5 weeks. A month and 1 week. Made her wait. Finally, I asked her out. That was it. We were friends for a month and a week. I let her make sure, does she really want to go out with me? And I made sure I knew, do I really want to go out with her? I waited for it. It's called, don't jump in a relationship because, oh, they called you beautiful or they called you hot or something. Don't call a girl hot. Don't call her sexy. She's not a temperature, and she's not a little slut you can dance around with. Beautiful. Cute. Adorable.
Gorgeous.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Yes, sir.
Gorgeous. Breathtaking. Mesmerizing. Eye-popping. Jaw-dropping. Not dick-popping. Alright? She's not something you can dance around with and have your dick all up in it. No. Like he said, marriage. Ring finger. Done. Don't pressure people into doing something because you're idiotic and you're stupid. Be the twilight. Listen to the rules.
Be the twagger.
And I mean, I'm one to say it. I have done those things with a girl before. It didn't work. It wasn't worth it. And I've regretted it every day of my life since then. I really have. It's really just something that you shouldn't do until marriage. And the girl I'm with right now, I know she's not going to do anything about it until marriage. And guess what, guys? I'm perfectly fine waiting 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Because I'm talking to someone and I know I'm going to be with her as long as things go good. That makes me happy. She makes me want to keep going. She makes me smile. And that's another big thing. Be with someone that actually makes you smile just without even trying. Because I mean, I can just walk up to her in the halls or just seeing her at school just makes me smile and it makes everything better. You know, no matter how shitty everything is, just You gotta be with that one person that's always gonna make you smile, no matter what. I mean, it's just one of those things. Don't be with someone just because of the fact that they call you sexy or beautiful or whatever, you know? Just be with someone because you care about them, because they care about you, because it's what you feel like you need to do. Don't jump from person to person. I mean, going from someone to somebody is okay, but if you are somebody that sits here and I'm having a relationship with, you can go away. We're talking. Sea cow. Yes. Rebecca DeFore is a sea cow. Go away.
Oh. You're not a werewolf.
He is not a werewolf.
I'm not a werewolf.
We're not werewolves, we're not vampires. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. It's just kind of weird. I'm gonna go ahead and say that a video that is an hour and almost 20 minutes long is long enough. You watch the whole video. Remember, say, you know, new words as the video kept going and it didn't stop whenever I thought. Comment hashtag Shamu. Twiga. Yeah, Twiga. 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 Make sure there's a hashtag in front of it. And then do a question mark after Twiga. Alright? Just so we know you really got here. And you really listened. And then after you do that, or leave your comment, and then comment hashtag Twiga question mark. You leave, tell us what you think, you know? I mean, hell, we talked shit on America, on the government. Bye guys, I guess this is my last video before I get abducted, or whatever they're gonna do.
It's a failed beat.
It's a failed beat.
Oh, yeah. B. Yeah, B.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Dot. I. FBI.
Yeah, at least we go missing. You never see another single video from us. You never hear from us again. We most likely got taken by our government. And I guess that is all the proof you need. And we might have just saved ourselves right there by saying if we ever go missing and we're taken by the government, we spontaneously die, drop up some disease. I'm healthy. He's healthy. I don't see us both getting into a car or whatever, drunk driving, anything like that. We get into a plane crash, something. We didn't do that. We don't do that. We know our everyday lives, they don't change. And something happened to us, and you should be a little suspicious. And yeah, I'm product of violence, and that's all I've got to say. And we'll let him talk, and then we're gonna go.
Hashtag Twiga question mark. Beans for out.
Black man.